be with all of you here. Thank you very, very much.
Sorry.
Now I have to say I'm sorry. I apologize. Thank you very, very much. It's so wonderful to be here. Did you get to see the President's speech?
No. We're standing here.
Yeah. We did an extraordinary job, standing ovation after standing ovation, and nobody could doubt the feelings of the United States of America and Mr. President for Israel after that speech. It was brilliant, and he read it right to left. So, let me say what a great pleasure it is for me to be able to be here as Secretary. I've been here many times, as you know, as a senator, going back 26 years or so, and I've had the pleasure of going to every part of the country, climbing Masada, shouting Yisrael high to the top of it, and listening to the echo come back. And so we all share a very, very special sense of how special your service here is in this remarkable city, in this remarkable country. And I think I wanted to say very especially thank you to our Ambassador, Dan Shapiro, and our CG, Consul General Michael Rackney, and all of you, FSOs and civil servants and political appointees, and most especially all of you who are locally hired. We love you and thank you. I understand we've got people from who come up from Tel Aviv, obviously, but somebody's here from Gaza. Is that true? Yes, thank you very, very much. We appreciate it. So let me just say very quickly what an honor it is, obviously, for us to be able to welcome the President of the United States here to Israel, his first visit as President, and the first visit anywhere out in the country in his second term. I think everybody here knows what a special relationship this is. And the President today, in the speech that he just gave, could not have more personally linked everything that you do and everything that we want to achieve here together in one moment. One of the most memorable lines I thought that he made was when he said that there's no wall high enough and there's no iron dome strong enough to protect you. What you need is peace. And that's the message that he carried here today. So ladies and gentlemen, our President, the President of the United States, there could not be a closer, better friend of the United States of America than Barack Obama.
It is wonderful to be here. Who arranged for the weather? Whoever did that, you guys did a great job. Let me begin by thanking, first of all, a great friend, somebody who has been, an extraordinary ambassador here, not only because his Hebrew is so good, not only because he has a beautiful family, but he cares so deeply about the issues that confront this amazing country and bonds that he feels directly between our two countries. You're an outstanding ambassador, Dan Shapiro. And U.S. Consul General Michael Rackney is doing a great job each and every day, so we could not be proud of it. You also have the head of the State Department, who, in addition to an extraordinary Senate career, in addition to service in uniform on behalf of the United States, is somebody who is well versed in sanctions about the need to continue to assert competitive leadership in the world in the very best sense. Kind of leadership that is moral, that leads a rule of law, and that cares about all people. And I know he's going to end up being an extraordinary Secretary of State, John Kerry. But my main job here is just to say thank you. I didn't get a long speech, I just gave you. Hopefully you recorded it, you can go back and see if I made any sense. But what I can do tonight is just say how much I appreciate what you do. every single day. As John mentioned, the relationship between the United States and Israel is extraordinary. It's built on shared values, it's built on shared interests. Most importantly, it's built on an incredible connection between our peoples. And what we also know is that there are extraordinary challenges. And so there are very few places where service on behalf of the United States Diplomatic Corps is more important than here. All of you, every single day, and your families do an extraordinary job. And you know, I know that when the President comes to town and the Secretary of State comes to town, you know, it's a big deal. It creates a lot of security challenges. Traffic's bad. Hopefully, our visits end up making a difference. Hopefully, it contributes to a good atmosphere and strengthens the relationship with the host country. But we lead. And so the single most important ambassadors on behalf of the United States, the people who are going to determine how the United States is viewed in the world, are you. What you do every single day, if you help somebody get a visa, if you help a business that's trying to export, when you help a family that's in distress, those small interactions that you have each and every day make all the difference in the world. They create a ripple of good feeling and friendship that keeps reverberating because those people who've received good help at one of your stations, what's going to happen is they're going to tell their friends and their neighbors, and they're going to be reminded of what America stands for. And so I know that a lot of you do this as a labor of love. I know you don't do it because you get paid such a big amount of money. I know that you don't do it because the hours are short. You do it because you care about our country, you care about the relationship between the United States and Israel. So, on behalf of the American people, I want to say thank you. And I also want to say thank you to the host country nationals, both Israeli and Palestinian, because the Americans here couldn't do the job that they do unless you guys did the job that you do every single day. And so I am very grateful to you as well for your extraordinary service. The last point I'll make, I spoke a lot today about the need to ensure America's security. I spoke, or Israel's security, and America's. I spoke a lot about the extraordinary progress that's been made here in Israel in terms of economic opportunity and development. And I spoke about peace. And what I described to the audience was how the love we feel as parents for our children is no different whether we're Jewish or Arab, Israeli or American. I described how I've been in Ramallah meeting with some young people there. They were just like my daughters. And the young people that greeted me when I went to Shimon Peres's residence yesterday, they looked just like my kids. And